disrespectful people can be one of the most frustrating experiences in life. But if you want to be a self-respecting person, you can't just sit back and take it. You need to stand up for yourself. Whether you're dealing with an annoying coworker, a friend who doesn't know when to back off, or a family member who thinks they can walk all over you, behaviors like these are unacceptable and should not be tolerated. We all want to be respected for who we are and what we stand for, and a big part of that is understanding and respecting our own boundaries. So let's go over 9 behaviors that a self-respecting person will never tolerate. Number 1. False accusations. A person with self-respect recognizes their own worth and value and understands that false accusations are a form of disrespect and injustice. Thus, they won't accept being treated as though they are guilty of something they did not do. When faced with false accusations, they defend themselves and refuse to tolerate such behavior. They stand firm in their conviction that the accusations are unfounded, and they won't be intimidated. Instead, they respond with strength and dignity, refusing to compromise their integrity. Number 2. Criticism without constructive feedback. When it comes to criticism, constructive feedback can be beneficial since it provides the opportunity to learn and grow. It helps you understand where you may be going wrong so you can make improvements. Criticism without constructive feedback, however, is not helpful. It's just a way to make someone feel bad about themselves, and it will only lead them to doubt their abilities. A person with self-respect rejects this type of criticism because they recognize it doesn't foster improvement. Number 3. Double standard. A double standard is when there is an unfair difference in the way two similar things are treated. It can create an environment of inequality and often leads to feelings of low self-worth. Furthermore, double standards can encourage discriminatory attitudes, behaviors, and actions. A self-respecting person will never tolerate double standards because they understand that it's not fair for one to hold others to a standard that they're not willing to live up to themselves. Number 4. Unjustified anger. Unjustified anger is typically based on irrational assumptions, distorted perceptions, and false beliefs. It is often a sign of frustration or insecurity and can lead to a negative and hostile atmosphere. A person with self-respect won't tolerate such behavior because they believe their worth and value should not be diminished by another person's anger. They view themselves as deserving of respect and will not allow someone to treat them in an inappropriate or disrespectful manner. They also know that protecting their own sense of self-worth is a way of showing the other person that their behavior is not acceptable. Number 5. Lying. Whether it is an outright lie or simply withholding the truth, lying can have an adverse effect on both the liar and the person being lied to. Lying is often the result of a fear of consequences or rejection. People may lie to avoid punishment or to make themselves look better in front of others. Unfortunately, lying can lead to more serious consequences than the truth would have. It can lead to broken relationships and a lack of trust, and it can also lead to legal trouble if the lie is serious enough. Self-respecting people don't tolerate lying because they have a strong sense of morality, and they hold honesty and trustworthiness to a high regard. Number 6. Unwarranted prying. There are many reasons why someone may engage in unwarranted prying, from being nosy to feeling entitled to know certain information. Regardless of the reason, this is an intrusive behavior that crosses the line. It communicates a lack of respect for the individual and their right to privacy and autonomy. A self-respecting person realizes that it's important to have boundaries and know where to draw the line when it comes to sharing personal information with others. You don't have to tell anyone everything about yourself, and you definitely don't have to be interrogated by people who have no business asking questions in the first place. Number 7. Unreasonable demands. Unreasonable demands are requests that are excessive, impractical, or unfair. They can involve asking someone to do something that is beyond their capabilities or that conflicts with their values or personal boundaries. They can also involve asking someone to do something that is detrimental to them or that puts them in an uncomfortable or compromising situation. A self-respecting person will not tolerate such demands. They understand that their time and resources are valuable and should be respected. Number 8. Controlling behavior. A controlling behavior is often characterized by attempts to manipulate or restrict someone's behavior, decisions, or choices. This can be done through criticism, threats, intimidation, or by giving ultimatums. It's a way of interacting with others that seeks to maintain power and control over a situation, and a self-respecting person will never tolerate such behavior. They understand that they are capable of making their own decisions and choices, and that no one else has the right to dictate how they should live their life. Number 9. Exploitation. The term exploitation can be described as the act of taking advantage of someone or something for one's own gain. It usually involves exploiting people's weaknesses, such as their lack of knowledge or resources, in order to gain a benefit. It is often associated with the oppression of marginalized groups and can involve the use of physical, mental, or emotional force to gain power or resources. A person with self-respect knows that no matter the circumstance, you have the right to stand up for yourself and protect your own interests. In conclusion, self-respect is a cornerstone of a healthy and balanced lifestyle. The behaviors and attitudes we choose to accept or tolerate directly impact our well-being and overall sense of self-worth. A self-respecting individual knows their worth and will never tolerate any behavior that compromises their values or undermines their dignity. They are confident and secure in their convictions and will not accept anything less than respect in their relationships with others. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.